Ladies and gentlemen, in the previous lesson we learned the theory of predefined function in C++. In today's lesson, we will move to practical part and learn how to use the mathematical string and character predefined functions in a C++ program, right? So I recommend you to watch this video until the end, because at the end of this video you will understand how these functions make programming easier and faster, right, for developers. So without spending much more time, let's get started here. But if you are new here, please don't miss subscribe, like this video, and share it to your colleagues so that they can also learn with us about computer programming language, right? So here, as you know, first of all we need to insert our headers, because we are going to use the predefined functions. We need to insert here some headers. I can just call it, let me call it complete example. Here our task today is complete example, just complete predefined function example. Predefined function example, like this one. Let us call it this is what we are going to deal with now. Also, since we are going to use different predefined functions, include mathematical string and character, we need also to insert here our headers that allow us to access those functions, right? Let us start with mathematics. Remember, we write include CMAT. Remember, right? Include CMAT, like this one. This is for mathematics, mathematical function, mathematical function. If you have any question, please, for previous lesson, let us know. Also, we need to insert also one for string, and remember we write include. Do you remember what to write? Include that here C string. You see? Then this is for string functions. For string functions. Yeah, should be also functions, because I have more than one. Also need to insert a new header for character, right? Do you remember what we use here? We use include, then here we use C, then type, CC type. Do you see? Then this is for character here. Then for character functions. Now we can now start our program, since we are now allowed to access these functions, these predefined functions. Now we need here to start our program, right? Please, if you have any question, let us know in the comment section. And remember that whenever you are going to use predefined function, you should first of all include these headers. If you are going to use a mathematical function, you should include this CMAT for string, C string for character, C type, right? Yes. Now let us just use the mathematical function. Here let us start by mathematical function. Here let us start by mathematical function, right? So let us now make variable initialization. You can just int number which is equal to like 25. This one, you see, variable initialization. I think everyone is able to make variable initialization. Then after this, we can just print its square root, as we already seen, by just writing square root, then square root of 25, for example. square root of 25. Just you can just use easy like this one. This is the message, nothing is complicated here. Then here we use our square root function sqrt. Remember sqrt like this one. Then we insert our variable, now is number. I think you are able to do like this one. Then we need to end our line, since we are going to print other statements. You see this one, this is very, very important here. Square root of our number now is square root of 25. It means that we'll get 5. So here also for mathematical function, we can also raise the power. To raise power, right? You can just also write this one. Let me copy it to save time. I will edit it. Just now let us use power. Can just raise 2 power 3, right? Let us raise 2 power 3. Raise 2 power 3. To me that is just, it's like writing 2 power 3. Nothing is complicated here. Then remember we just use here power function. We don't need to still deal with square root, since we are going to deal with power. POW. Then we just write 2 and its power. You see here, this is how you can use those predefined mathematical functions in your complete program, or just in a project, whatever you are dealing with. Once you need to use those functions, you do like this one. Then without spending much more time, let us see how you can now use string functions. Let us go on string functions, see how you can use them in a complete program or just project. Here also nothing is complicated. We just need to make variable initialization. Let us write character char. Let us take text1. For example, text1, let us call it text1, and we need this operator which is equal to what? Let us use like hello. Let us use hello, then semicolon here. Also you can just copy this one to save time, paste it here. Let us take at least 2 characters and call it text2 here, and you can just call it word, hello world. Just simple, nothing is complicated here. You see, to me that we are going to deal with these 2, I mean these 2 strings, right? So here what we need to do is just to print out here the string length of these characters, right? For example, let us write south length of text1, for example, is length of text1 is like this one. Then use our string length to print its length. Remember, we just need to use here this function string like this one. Then we write length represented by this one, still len, right? Do you see? Then here we need to insert our text. Let us use here our text. We have text1 and text2, but here we're going to deal with text1. That's why we write this one text1, and then we should also end this line, like this one. Yeah, then semicolon. So also here we can now concat these 2 strings, so that you can print out still concatenate, so that you can print its combination, right? Remember the role of this function. Let me show you how you can do it. For example, just copy this one, paste it here to save time. Then now we need concatenated string r. Let me use that statement. Concatenated string is, to mean that we are going to concatenate them. Then concatenated string is, now you need to use now concatenation function here, right? So what we need to do here is just to write this function string count like this one. Do you see? Then we need to write our two texts. We have text 1 and text 2 here. Also we need to insert the second text, this one, to mean that we have two texts, text 1 and text 2, and we are going to print their concatenation, to mean in one word we will see an output, right? So after this, we can also see how we can use character functions. Let us see now about character functions. Also see how we can use them. Just what we need to do here also is to make a variable initialization. Let us use like this one. Let us make this initialization. Remember, character represented by single quote. Let us write like this one. Int chi, which is equal to a, right? Then after this, you can just print its uppercase. You can just check whether it's alphabet or not, right? Let us first of all display its uppercase, right? We need to write cout here, like uppercase of a is just like that one. Uppercase of a is like this one. Then you can just use this one. Then we write to upper function. We need to use this function, to upper function, right? Then we need to write char here, to upper function. We insert our variables is child, right? This one, ch. You see? Now after this, you can just end line here. It's ready. Then we just need to write end line here, like this one. Remember, we should use these two upper, then our variable here, which is holding a, this one here. You see? Now this will print uppercase of this a. We will see an output. And also here, let us take one example about character function. Let us so we can check whether our character is alphabet. How to use is alpha function. Remember, if here we just need to use the if, then is alpha with our variable here, right? Is alpha, to mean that is alphabet here. Then with our variable, which is now ch here, right? Then we open this and print statement. If this is alpha, we shout that ch is the alphabet, right? Then end line. You see? Then shout here, shout this. Let us just use this one, ch. Then here write is the alphabet. To mean that we see that this ch, for example, we will say a is alphabet, right? If is alphabet by checking using this function. If this is alphabet, we say that ch is the alphabet. That's why we need now to write a message saying that is alphabet, like this one. You see? Just is an alphabet. Nothing is complicated. Let us write is an alphabet. Then here we just need also to end our line like this one, end line. Remember, every statement should end with end line, where we are going to display under statements on below of it, right? So here we need now to stop by here, make sure that this if is already closed, and also this main function is also closed. You see, now let us run this program to check whether it's working. So let us first of all make a compilation to check whether there is some errors. Let us save it as program 1 or just practical 1. Practical 1. Save it here and check for any errors. Let us check here. Oh my goodness, do you see we just miss our using namespace ctd right here. That's why we are getting error here. Standard input output is not working here. You see, we should now include here using namespace ctd. Let us put it here using namespace ctd standard library like this one. So you can use standard library here, or just you can use this one ctdc out or ctdc in, but this is simple one because it allows to access this standard library easily, right? So let us also make compilation again to check whether there is other errors. Actually there is no other error here. You see, our compilation is already successful. Let us now run it to check for an output. Just come and click on run icon here and see an output. Let us see here now. Do you see here? Let us compare with what we wrote here. Let us see. First of all, let us start by mathematical functions. About square root of 25 is, then should be 5, right? Because we are going to use this mathematical function, this CRT, square root of given number. Now square root of 25 is 5, right? Then about rising power, 2 rising power 3 should be equal to 8, because just 2 power 3 is equal to 8, right? As you see, are working properly. You just use these functions. So let us see on string functions here about length of text 1. Remember, for text 1 we write hello and considered by just 5 characters. 1 2 3 4 5. It means that we'll get 5 is what you are getting. Yeah, congratulations. Here you see length of text 1 is 5. Just counting these characters, you see is 5 now. Also now let us check for concatenation. What we get for concatenation, because we are going to combine these two texts, text 1 and text 2. It means that we get one text saying hello world. To concatenate is just to combine. So let us see what we got here. Concatenated string is very well hello world. You see, as we already expected, should be hello world, right? So as you see is working properly. Now let us see on character functions how this is working also. For uppercase of A should be capital A. Yeah, of course, you see is the capital A. And also we are going to check whether this is alphabet. Is alphabet C? This CH is CH alphabet, because CH is now A. Is A alphabet? And of course it is alphabet. You see, it check and it tells us that A is alphabet. Do you see? A is alphabet. Here we missed some space here, but it's already visible here that A is an alphabet as we write it here, right? For example, once I come and put space here, I save it, compilation again. Do you see? Compilation again and run it again. You will see that now is looking very well done before, because we inserted some space there, right? See now A is alphabet. What we missed is just this space, right? Nothing is complicated here, everything is clear, right? So let us end our lesson by here, but please, if you are new here, don't miss subscribe, like this video and share it to your colleagues. And if you have any question, please let us know in the comment section. And also remember to open the bell so that whenever we upload any new lesson, you will get notification immediately. So thank you, see you in next lesson.